What's up everybody, Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Today let's do a little bit of Johnny appreciation. First of all, before we go, this morning I took away the video, I put it on private, the video that I did about this TikToker that allegedly was probably a juror. Most likely it's a fake, or at least let's consider it as such until we don't have more information. You know, like I was sent this video like 10-15 times this morning. I looked into it, seemed like it could be plausible, but anyway, you know, let's consider it fake until we know more, because the last thing we want to do here is to create misinformation. It's already difficult as a YouTuber to express your opinion when you don't have the means all the time to fact check everything as it happens. So also for you, please guys, keep that in mind when you listen to opinions, all right? I'll try to do my best to be unbiased, to be transparent, and also to share a little bit of Johnny appreciation, because this I've seen already twice. Even People magazine seemed as posted this article, the same People magazine that posted also the article about his ex-wife with alleged bruising stuff going on her face there, like seemingly allegedly a pimple. And anyway, so we have this article here that this former Disney executive believes that Johnny Depp could return as Jack Sparrow. He said that there is appetite for this big franchise, you know, box office potential if they do another Pirate of the Caribbean. Of course, this is like an X, says X, it's a former Disney executive, so go figure. You don't know if these people, they're still in contact or they have like any decisional power. We don't know, but nevertheless, honestly, I think it would be great if they write a good script, especially if there are new people. Maybe they really do a nice story. They could, you know, there is potentiality. Doesn't mean that the sixth installment has to be bad. If we do it right, could be a beautiful way to send this character off, you know, to conclude the arc. Would be really, really beautiful actually, and very potentially successful. So sorry. So I know that there are rumors which they want to reboot this with maybe even a female lead. Honestly, I have no idea why they would do that. I would just rather urge them to do something new instead of milking something that was rendered successful by an actor, in this case Johnny Depp, and trying to redo it, hoping for the same success, just trying to use the brand name that another actor has created. I don't see it very much happening. Anyway, let's continue with some Johnny appreciation. There is a video where he expresses, just in a simple few words, his feelings about...
Congratulations on winning the trial.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Still in shock a little.
Johnny said, I'm still in shock a little. It's so nice that he's taking the time with his fans, and also you see the fans, right? You see how they're reacting. That's pretty beautiful, because you see how much people have seen this, and this is the luck. We were really lucky that in the US they allowed for their freedom, with so many other flaws you can agree or disagree on about the US, but I think it's great that we got to see this. It was really a window also understanding how those things work, and we saw, you know, there is all this media going around which is trying to be confusing at best, trying to change also a little bit the narrative. So that's why we also have to be careful with what we share, because they can still file an appeal, but we also learned that appeal does, you know, they have to pay in order to file the appeal in Virginia. So honestly, I don't see that happening anyhow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the document we read live before, that in Virginia you need to place the bond of the amount that you have to pay to basically Johnny. So if that is not happening, I suppose that they cannot file for an appeal anyway. And again, I don't see, from what I read, basis on that, because they have just to claim some kind of like not following the law in the trial, something, the technicality that didn't work well for them or something. I don't know. So honestly, we will look into that as it happens. But to me, the judge seemed very fair, and we also the trial seemed very, very fair in all kinds of ways. So I don't think it's going to work out. I think they're just trying to create momentum to confuse people. But let's keep appreciating Johnny. Johnny appreciation. That's what we have to do. Johnny appreciation. You know, this guy deserves his moment that the media is also trying to take away from him. Johnny appreciation. I'm going to do another couple of videos those days of Johnny appreciation as soon as we see them.
You have 5, I have 4 and 7, 8.
He's always so nice to people, this guy, man. He's always so nice to people. It's amazing. And look at that. The guy freaking is still wearing those bracelets that this woman in Virginia gave him that says justice for Johnny. This is actually, it's been proved. You know, this woman made like 50 or 60 of those bracelets, and they gave them around, and they gave them also one to Johnny, and it's been already seen that he was wearing it already for some time. The guy is still wearing it, you know? I mean, come on. Come on. Such a down-to-earth kind of guy, you know? Like such a humble person that he really appreciates the gestures, you know? Like, really, like, feels like a lot of people should apologize to this guy, despite his own thing and whatever. I think a lot of people should really apologize to this guy. It's actually quite sad what he had to go through, and everybody immediately kind of, you know, not believing him. You know what I mean? So let's do a little bit of Johnny appreciation. I wish we'll find something new. He's in tour, and I know that there's going to be a show in Paris. I think I have to see if it's the end of July or the end of June. And I was thinking perhaps, you know, maybe I'll see if I can catch that show. That'd be interesting to see. I think they're playing it at Olympia. I'll have to check it out. It'll be very interesting. So Johnny basically, I suppose, is going to finish the tour with Jeff Beck in a month. There is also not a rumor. I think actually it's confirmed that he did his album is coming out with Jeff Beck. So I think as soon as next month or something. So let's see. Also, I'm super curious to see this album, to see what's in there. Honestly, that would be very interesting. Good music, good show. Unfortunately, there is not a lot of stuff that is coming out, but let's keep doing a little bit of Johnny appreciation. Let's keep focusing also on the positive. You know what I mean? Let's not focusing only on the negative. This is an older video, but you see, even the dog likes Johnny. I think I've seen this video already, but this is not. I don't think this is a video from now. I think it's a little bit of older video, so it's gonna take maybe a little bit of searching to see if we can find.
Congratulations on winning the trial.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Still in shock a little.
I'm so happy.
It looked like a different angle, like so many people there just wanting to talk to Johnny. And the movies, probably a lot of movies on Netflix also are getting more exposure. I mean, man,
we're gonna take the
like a lot of people need to apologize to this guy, really. Disney should really apologize to this guy for literally firing him without trial, just believing in all the narrative without even questioning just 2 days after. I think it's crazy. If you ask me, this is a missed opportunity also from both activists, you know, even the Me Too movement, which is supposed to stand for victims, to stand for equality, fair opportunity, or all of that stuff, you know. This is the time that a guy was the abused. the guy managed to reveal who was the abuser. You know, they went through a fair trial, exposed the people that were listened. We saw it. We made up our mind with the evidence, and this guy won, and it cleared his name. And a lot of people should apologize to him instead of trying the media of spinning the stuff around, because it's more convenient to perhaps cater to the ultra woke. I don't even know how many are those people, so I don't even know why they actually let the you know, those headlines go rampant instead of in being more accurate, instead of misrepresenting. You know, I think it's such a missed opportunity. You know, it's really a missed opportunity. But anyway, guys, let's keep doing Johnny celebration, Johnny appreciation for a couple of days more, because he deserves it. So leave a nice comment for Johnny, and I'll see you later in another video. Ciao.